They're not my children. 18 years ago, I gave birth to twins, Cedar and Scarlet. I was told to kiss their heads and nurse them, but I felt no love towards the screaming babies whose cries kept me up all night, a zombie stumbling to and from their crib. Eventually, I had to nurse them, but I always kept them at arm's length. I fed them, bathed them, sang and laughed with them, but I was a very good actress, and I was not in love. You're not my children. I strictly told little Cedar at 6 months. His eyes widened, like he was saying, "Well, I hate you too, Mommy." As my twins grew up, they became curious and perceptive. Cedar kept pulling away and making faces until I gently held his shoulders. "Why can't we leave, Mommy?" I think Cedar adopted his mother's acting skills. I could tell when I picked him up. He was pretending to love me too. His words were enough to pull me back to reality, reminding me of my promise to myself. I would never love my children. At 8 years old, my twins hated interactive school. When our meals came through the metal hatch, Cedar stuck his head under. Since childhood, Cedar had referred to the person outside as the monster. "Hey," he squeaked, "why are you keeping us here?" He did manage to get out, only for the monster to drag him back inside. 15 years old, I told my children I hated them, and the two of them nodded, exchanged looks and said, "Well, we love you, Mom." I had brought up talented, beautiful little liars. On their 18th birthday, the metal door slid open. I hugged my twins goodbye, told them not to look for me, and I did not love them. My twins watched me go, and I tried not to see the resentment in their eyes. The tag around my neck flashed green, and the chip in my arm was cut out. I stuck my finger down my throat, choking up all of the love that tried to turn me into a mother. When I exited Procreation Center 1, I could still feel the cavern in my belly where they hollowed me out to birth my beautiful twins. But I didn't want them. When their daddy tried to escape with me, he was shot in the head. They were not my children, I thought dizzily. I could already hear my daughter's phantom screams, sense the men in white dragging her to Ward 32, pushing Cedar into the room where he would learn the new law, the new history. And just like his father, he was authorized to give back to our great empire. Except they were not my children. So I kept walking, each step agonizing, ripping my heart into pieces. They were not my children, but I was a liar.